straight away. You see Remmy, you see Phazon, you see Lil Cap, and that means Ethan going to be sitting right next to him. Remmy, of course, coming off of his 4th place finish earlier today. Got to be feeling good after that. Got to be feeling good with his spot in the bracket so far. Playing great with Phazon, played great in singles. On the other side, Lil Cap with kind of some interesting games.
Yeah.
Where it was like he was going to come back and then made some interesting choices towards the end.
The
Unarmed daring,
saying it.
back into the stage, going back into the edge guard situation when he could go back to the main stage, grab a weapon, but whatever.
He finished that set and then literally walked over and was like, I kind of threw those. Oops.
Look, I mean, admitting you have a problem is the first
step. Yeah, that's the first step to recovery. But we're getting right on into the first game of the best of 5 and 2v2s. Phazon and Remmy versus Ethan and Lil Cat.
Now, this is winner's side of the bracket. We're starting on the upper side. So all of these players, regardless of who wins and who loses, still has a chance to stay in this, even on the L. The winner of this moving on into winners finals, guaranteeing themselves a top.
Ooh, into both. Double.
Top 3 placement. It looks like it could be, based on the opening game, it could be Remmy and Phazon guaranteeing themselves that top 3 placement.
They're looking real strong right now. On the right side, though, Ethan gets a down light ground pound, gets a recovery. Still not enough to knock out the neutral heavy, not enough. Both of the blue team members just living pretty with these Blue Shang and Koji's.
I forgot to ask Sandstorm what was going through his brain when he got the stock at the end. That's like the most easiest question that I should have asked. I was thinking about it when I went to go grab coffee. Why did I forget? I got starstruck. Sorry, boys.
It's okay. I think most of us would get starstruck in the presence of
I had
Sandstorm.
sand in my eyes, if you will.
A veritable storm in your eyes. Neutralite gets some damage on the Lil Cap. Lil Cap's very damaged right now. He's got to be careful. And he's on the outside. Blue team actually kind of sandwiching Ethan right now. Well, they were.
Lil Cap getting hit by the D-Light recovery. Lil Cap might be knocked out on his second stock before Phazon's even hit orange on his second. Lil Cap just a little bit behind. There's the knockout from Remmy. He started the knockout process with Bo. Then there was a little bit of time. Then he ended it. Ethan going in with the ground pound. Could be in a dangerous position. Both members of the blue team over on the edge. It's going to be Remmy rotating back up to the platform, dealing with Capped. Phazon looking to take out Ethan.
Looks like both blue team members trying to take out Ethan as they both rotated towards Ethan, but Ethan shoves him back. Side signature sends Remmy to the left side, but he's not immediately rotating over towards Phazon.
He's going to let Remmy get back to the platform, but that's so they can force the 1v2 situation. Unfortunately, they didn't pick up a kill off of it. Ethan's going to get sent off screen, going back, trying to go in, rotate over on both members of the blue team.
Stomp side air into
Ethan's wonderful follow-up.
Sig.
Wonderful follow-up.
Stomp side air.
What a wipe.
They got the lead, and I like the neutral signature follow-up because it wouldn't have killed going straight into the side air, but that neutral signature has a little bit more vertical force direction, so it's going to be a higher probability of being a knockout.
Also, it's just like a stupid good signature that I didn't know. I don't remember who like initially pointed it out. I think I saw it in like Dobrain's Discord and like people were talking about it. But yeah, that move is like actually kind of insane.
Oh, but the recovery
Cap's
takes
gone.
Lil Cap out of the game, and that means it's all left to Ethan in the 1v2 against 2 very healthy blue team members with the follow-up.
Did he pick up the double recovery there?
No, I think Ethan actually caught Remmy with the recovery. You saw that Ethan ended up being lower than Remmy, and so he started floating down. That would have been nice if it led to a knockout for Ethan, though. That's a burn dodge.
It's going to be rough. There's the weapon toss from Remmy trying to secure it, trying to get the safe edge guard on the edge. There's the dare. Back-to-back, trading dares between members of the blue team. Phazon started the dare, Remmy finished the dare, and it was done.
Both blue team members showing that they're very confident in their off stage. Usually in the 1v2, you stay on stage, you try to just wait for them to come back up, but the blue team willing to challenge, and one of the big advantages of that is that nowhere is safe in the 1v2. Instead, they're able to keep this momentum, keep this pressure. The Koji bow hits at awkward angles, hits kind of more outside, whereas the Phazon with his gauntlets and his spear can hit very directly vertical.
And it seemed like part of that was just communication between Remmy and Phazon. Now, whether they were saying, I'm going to be right here, you be right there, or whether it was just kind of indirect communication of where they knew where the other one was going to be, because they were spread apart, covering multiple options in the push-off column. They weren't both trying to go for the kill in this spot at this time. It was just a great dance between Remmy and Phazon, knowing their responsibilities and covering their options alone.
Some good synergy between the two of them. Lil Cap over on the right side. Nice recovery. Will punish that ground pound attempt from Phazon. Lots of damage being put out in all directions. Side signature from Ethan. Phazon finding his way back. Remmy is going to get the ground pound, gets the first stock.
Again, red team falling before the blue team does. Is Cap going to fall here as well? He gets back to the main platform by
Big
8 of the
play.
soft platform. Phazon and Remmy both down below. It's amazing how much time they can spend on the edge, both in the same general area, and not put out team damage, not endanger one another, but also not play like super cautious, like they're going to tread on each other's toes, where they're not doing anything and they get 2v1.
They make it feel natural.
Yeah.
They're not scared and kind of being apprehensive around each other. Fortunately for the red team, Lil Cap's still sitting on his first stock. Just kidding. And now everyone's even in stocks.
Ethan's still taking a little bit more damage than everyone else in the game at this point, like what happened with the first stock.
You got everyone with that downlight down air. And that's worth when you have both blue team members in it. That's just going to be extra damage on top of them.
You're putting out damage onto both members of the other team and putting out less damage
Onto your
because of a
teammate,
little bit
yeah.
of forgiveness in the system. If you're going to put out less damage and less force on your teammate, like what happened with that side signature.
See the red team not afraid to hit each other, but that signature will send Ethan flying. Oh, Remmy actually catches Phazon and not Ethan with that one.
Red team doing a fantastic job evening up the damage despite being the first ones to fall. Ethan again going to be the first one to fall, but Remmy and Phazon in kill percent and Cap just a little bit behind them. Still in the red at this point, tied up.
Stock count even. Phazon left side off stage. Red team goes back to the center.
Now one thing to mention today is we already saw Phazon in singles, but he didn't play the Wushang, did he?
No,
He was playing Lucian, like
Yeah, he
totally,
did
right?
Lucian.
And then did he switch to Val? Yeah, he switched to Val.
yeah,
Just
against
a hard
Simba.
suit Val against Simba. But in twos, he'll play the Wushang pick.
This is definitely his pick to synergize with Remmy a little bit better. It's got the gauntlets that we know he knows, and he's got the spear, which kind of sets up for a lot of things. That downlight into side air is really useful for what they're trying to do.
Now, despite Ethan being the first one to fall on both the first and the second stock, Remmy is the one getting into kill percent here. The red team's done a great job of mitigating that damage that they're taking in the game, managing the pacing of it very well, and managing which moves they get hit by. Because getting hit by a side air is not the same as getting hit by a downlight.
Not able to get the side air follow-up. Stomp side air sends Phazon off. Either blue team member could get knocked out, has to dodge through that weapon toss, but the red team does not chase after with a ground pound.
Cap trying to go back and forth. Ethan coming in, relieving that pressure that was on Ethan, taking out Remmy from the game. Phazon in the 1v2.
Downlight recovery. Lil Cap jumps inside of that one.
Scoop. It's only one scoop of raisins right here
Small
for the blue team. So the red team's going to tie up the set.
teaspoon. Ethan is on a Val pick. I kind of just registered that in my head, that he's on a Val. It's not the pick that we would have expected from him. He has the Mordex, generally speaking, or in twos, he's been playing the Hattori more alongside Lil Cap, but it seems like the Val might be a nice blending of his 1v1 and 2v2 lives.
I'm trying to remember if we saw this
I don't remember if we saw it
on Friday. I remember
really
seeing
don't.
multiple Vals, and specifically a Val that picked up a side sig right over the corner on two people.
I think that was
and
Santi.
I want to think that
It
it
was
was
like Simba
Ethan. It
Santi.
could have been Simba Santi. It could have been Simba. You might be right that it was Santi that picked it up, because in twos, Santi's the one who plays Val and Simba does not.
Yeah, Simba was Hattori.
You might be right on that one. Good memory.
Try. Play words with friends sometimes.
Okay.
Is that not one of those memory games?
Not. I mean, it's like if you can remember words, which I know you can't do that. I've known you for almost 10 years now, and that is not a skill of yours.
Neutralite from Lil Cap goes in with the recovery follow-up. Both blue team members over on the right side. Ethan is at the bottom of that barrel, though. Dare and the setup for Remy's ground pound. Ethan is gone.
He's just getting pinballed between the blue team. The fact that they were able to react that quickly, especially like Phazon was able to react that quickly when Lil Cap was like right in his face too. It's like he had one eyeball on Lil Cap and one eyeball on Ethan.
Calling him cross-eyed.
I'm saying he has skills.
Nair from Lil Cap. The stocks are evened up. Ethan just a little bit more damage though, and that's got to be kind of troublesome because as the game progresses, you're going to see Ethan. If the pace maintains, Ethan is going to just fall before everyone else.
But where Ethan might be dying a little bit earlier, like we saw, but that might not extend all the way through every single stock.
True.
And Lil Cap is trying to make up for that by being the one to survive a little bit longer. It's not like Ethan has died super early in the game, forcing Lil Cap into a 1v2 situation when he still has like 2 stocks to his name and there's like 4 stocks on the other team. So it's not like Ethan Ethan happens to be dying earlier, but it's not super early. That one was kind of super early.
He's a little bit behind, but here comes the big string from the blue team, the team combo to put the damage on the Little Cap, just going to put him down in that final stock soon behind Ethan as they go for the 2v1 onto Ethan. Down light recovery.
Nice D-light recovery. Out of hit stun coming from Ethan. He's trying to take out this stock from Remmy, who's almost a kill percent. The unarmed damage coming out from Remmy. Back-to-back D-light ground pounds. Picks up the bow, tries to go for the gravity cancel, or sorry, just the regular down signature. Phazon coming in.
Little Cap can't rotate over, and it's all left to Little Cap in the 1v2. 4 stocks to the blue team.
I said he wasn't putting Little Captain into this situation, and then he put Little Captain into this situation. This exact situation of 4 stocks to 2.
Well, now it's 4 stocks to 1. Little Capped. 1 stock left. If he gets caught in that sandwich, it's going to be a murder sandwich.
That sounds gross. I don't think they serve that at my local sandwich place.
I don't think they serve that here as well. Little Cap able to take a stock for his troubles.
Thank heavens. About the sandwich, not about taking the stock. I'm unbiased.
Well, a little bit of both. Oh.
Nice. Nice, that was orange! Because it was so far, because that soft platform was there, it was right on the edge.
No, they're just chilling too. They're like, yeah, we do this all the time. Playing against bots right now.
Well, I mean, you saw their team combos.
Yeah.
It's so natural.
Those are practiced. Those are ingrained muscle memory team combos coming out from the blue team. Fortunately for Little Captain Ethan, this is, again, the winner's side, so they're just going to go down into the loser's bracket if they fall here. But, of course, that just extends the run that they have to make.
That's not where you want to be. Winner's bracket is definitely the prime choice here. The pole position, if you will.
We're seeing Ethan swap over to the Hattori. He'll be trading out those gauntlets for a spear.
He will have
some range.
He will have some less survivability though compared to the Val.
He'll have more movement speed though, so he can rotate over, and he might just change his roles, right? With the Val pick, it makes more sense for him to be that front line. Lil Cap plays the follow-up. Now with the Hattori, it's kind of the reverse. Lil Cap makes more sense to be that front line, and Ethan plays the follow-up character.
And so far, it's definitely working. Remy's in kill percent, Phazon's in orange, Ethan's in orange as well, but Lil Cap's survivability, again, fantastic. He's the only one in yellow at this point.
Ooh, but that side 6 gonna launch Ethan, and
clutch.
Meanwhile, the 2v1 onto Little Cap. So much damage done. Little Cap's done for.
What a wipe. What a follow-up, too. That side signature just right over that corner. Fantastic work from Remmy and Phazon. Of course, Remmy and Phazon coming off of 2 major tournament wins in a row. Spring Championship 2s and Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel 2s. Both online. Oh, no. Oh, no!
That took the stock.
Did he just, like, happen to get caught in, like, a panic jump?
Oh, Lil Cap, where are you going?
Oh, no. Oh. The red team is falling apart.
Are they going to 6 stock? No.
The red team is falling apart when Phazon and Remmy are already up 2 games. This is looking like a loss for the blue team. I mean, the red team. They're going to be going down into the loser's bracket. Lil Cap picks up the recovery, taking out Remy's first stock. It's 4-2. At least the 2 are spread between Lil Cap and Ethan.
But he's caught in between. Again, the blue team so quick at getting these pickups. Side signature, Little Cap sent flying, weapon toss. Remmy goes in, but Ethan, he tries to protect, but he couldn't even save Lil Cap into the neutral.
Oh! Nice!
What?
Nice!
What?
The timing on that, I can't wait to watch the replay.
Was that a gravity cancel downlight? No, that was a downlight Sair into the neutral signature from Remmy, into a gravity cancel neutral signature.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll see it in the replay. We'll see it in the replay. There's Lil Cap falling. Here's Ethan neutral light.